As of late, there's been a lot of coverage, talk, and discussion around a new and upcoming psychedelic rock band called the Velvet Sundown, who have seemingly just popped up out of nowhere and amassed a huge listener base. The catch is, they're not a real band at all. Rather, they're a part of the ever-growing plague of AI-generated content being thrown at us from just about every angle imaginable. In a recent interview with Rolling Stone, the band's spokesperson, Andrew Frelin, spoke about the success of the band and gave some overall confirmation to what most of us expected. He first describes the whole project as trolling and marketing, oddly enough, and expresses interest in art hoaxes, whatever we're meant to gather from that statement. For the rest of the interview, it seems gradually like he caved more and more on how much AI was used, first saying that it was just being used for brainstorming, and then admitting that AI tools were used to create some of the songs, and then eventually more implying that everything was AI after all. He also says that he can't comment on if the band's Spotify listeners were botted because he doesn't know how the back end works. But I think we can all infer what that probably means. What makes this more disturbing all around is that the Twitter account made for this fake band directly objected to the insinuation they're AI, stating that writers are pushing that as a baseless, lazy theory with no evidence. Many likely had no reason to believe that was a lie, even though we've now seen confirmation directly of quite the opposite. What I think might be even worse is that it was pretty transparent right from the get-go that they're AI. There are uncanny photos of the band that just don't look quite human, homogenized, generic-looking cover arts, and even the band's name being a direct copy of the Velvet Underground. Even the band's biggest hit almost shares a title with Kansas's Dust in the Wind. Hearing the music, it's just as uncanny, honestly. It's like certain elements are stock royalty-free loops, and there's something about the vocals that just feels off in some way. The scary thing about it all, however, is that some of these songs have landed on official Spotify playlists, and there are likely listeners who justifiably look at it, face value, and have no reason to think it was all a facade. As AI continues progressing, it seems like music is just another place where we'll have to really start taking a closer look at the media we consume to see if it is or is not real. A rather dystopian concept, but one we have to deal with anyways. Personally, I'm beginning to miss the time where AI-generated photos that looked completely fake were the worst of our concerns, but I still have faith that this is something that people will still be able to pick up on so long as we stay vigilant enough to point it out. What are your thoughts on this as a whole? Do you think AI will be taking over the music industry in the coming years? Let me know in the comments. And remember to like and follow for more music-related content.